Today, let us reflect on the profound faith demonstrated by the woman who stood by Jesus till the very end and beyond, as depicted in Luke 23:55-56. The woman who had come with Jesus from Galilee followed Joseph and saw the tomb and how his body was laid in it. Then they went home and prepared spices and perfumes, but they rested on the Sabbath in obedience to the commandment. In these verses, we witness the unwavering commitment of these women to Jesus, despite the overwhelming sorrow and confusion that must have gripped their hearts as they watched their beloved teacher and friend being laid to rest in the tomb. Firstly, let us acknowledge their presence. While many of Jesus' disciples had fled or denied him in fear, these women, faithful women, remained steadfast, standing at the foot of the cross, witnessing the crucifixion and following Joseph as he laid Jesus to rest. Their presence speaks volume about their love and devotion to Jesus. Secondly, consider their actions. Despite the Sabbath approaching, these women did not simply abandon Jesus in the tomb. Instead, they went home to prepare spices and perfumes to anoint his body properly, a final act of love and respect for their Lord. Their commitment to honoring Jesus even in death teaches us the importance of reverence and devotion in our own lives. Lastly, notice their obedience. Though they longed to tend to Jesus' body immediately, they respected the Sabbath commandment and rested as required. Their obedience reflects a deep trust in God's timing and a willingness to submit to His will, even in the midst of grief and uncertainty. As we contemplate the example of these faithful women, let us be inspired to emulate their devotion, commitment, and obedience in our own walk with Christ. May we stand unwavering in our faith, serve with love and reverence, and trust in God's perfect timing, knowing that He is always faithful even in the darkest times.